Have you ever looked at somebody with suspicion and fear when he's approaching you and then discovered this is actually God's angel? And we have one such God's angel for our episode today, A World in a Word podcast with Rushabh Turakhia. Rushabh, you were telling me about this lady with the tea stall and how she thought that you were somebody from the local authorities who has come to raise her stall down. So what happened that day?
So what had happened was I was again driving by looking for someone who I can seek blessings from, and I saw this lady with a tea stall. Actually, that place was a no hawker zone, and I was shocked to see her there. So I parked my car, went to her, and I said, "Kya bech rahe ho?" And she's like, "It's tea and." Right now she's doing tea and she wants to add cookies and anything, but she's doing tea right now. And she's very new to this area. Generally, husband is a watchman, but he's not keeping well since couple of months, so he's at home. She has 3 kids. Older one is in college and other 2 in the school. And because of lockdown, they are doing from home. It's homeschooling, and I mean from over the phone. But they still have to pay fees. Now she doesn't know why I am there. Initially, she's like, "Ab municipality se to nahi ho," matlab, because she was the no hawking zone and serving, giving tea on the area. I said, "Don't worry, I'm not from the municipality. I just felt like talking to you, so I want to talk to you." That's what made her comfortable. And she said that her kids are in the school, and principal had just called her that she has to pay some 3,500 for each of the child, 7,000 for the child, 2 kids. And then we're talking about other things, how they survived during the lockdown, and they got ration from a couple of NGOs, which made them survive because husband lost job of watchman, and they had to stay home. So many NGOs helped during the lockdown, but see, that was like temporary. What is going to be a permanent solution? So that's what she came and she was settled with the stall, and eventually then I said, these are for your kids, fees for your kids. I think this will help you. Then she said, "But chai to pee ke jao." And she was more keen, to serve me the tea. I said, "No." I said, "Do one thing. Today, if you get a chance, if someone who deserves or someone who is needy and can't afford your tea, I mean, though it's hardly 5-10 rupees, you give them for free." So she said, "That as it is do." Now just imagine.
Wow.
At this stage, when she can't even pay her kids' school fees, she gives tea to people who are actually needy, because I think maybe she has seen that pain for herself, and that's why she can relate to it. Like how you said, it's the human touch. And I left giving her the money and came back. I said, "Do you need a mobile for your kids? Because now everybody's doing from online." She said, "Don't worry, another NGO had given me, so I wouldn't need it." I mean, somebody else would have taken that mobile, but she was honest enough to say that she doesn't need it.
And this is exactly what struck me in this story. The sense of contentment. If we're not sure what kind of house she lived in or whether she had enough to eat 2 times a day, but this very sense of saying, "No, thank you, I already have it."
That's it.
How many of us can say that? I have enough, I am content. So let's take this whole mission further. Thank you, Rushabh Turakhia, for sharing these absolutely beautiful stories with us and inspiring us, actually. Also giving us ideas of how we can contribute to humankind and enrich the world.
And I would say, if I can go out and talk to strangers, anybody can.
Oh yes, that's wonderful.
Because I'm such an introvert person, I would never go and approach anyone, even if I know people. But this is something I want to do because that's what kindness is.
And I'm going to take that a few words further. Anybody can, everybody can, you can, we can.
It's your turn now.
It's your turn now.